Hi, Queen Yoga Bee here. Thanks for choosing my station, and please subscribe for access to my sequences. So in this segment, I'm going to show different breathing techniques and mention how they can support your practice, meditation, and asanas. So you know your breath is key to managing stress and cleansing your mind and body. It truly is your life force. With constant yoga practice and mindful breath, you may become more aware of some things. First, good nutrition. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Second, how to mindfully move. Third, how to manage stress. And fourth, how to surround yourself with miracle people and living things that bring positive energy into your life. So, let's make this simple. Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath stimulates your vagus nerve. It makes a calm ocean wave sound. Some people think it sounds like Darth Vader. So it sends a message to your nervous system, the vibration, that everything is okay, everything's well, nothing to worry about. So here's how you do it. And incidentally, I use it for all of my poses, whether I'm still, seated, or a sequence, all of them. So Ujjayi breath is made this way. You're going to inhale and exhale through your nose. You're going to stimulate or vibrate the upper soft palate, and it's going to sound to you like ocean waves or Darth Vader. I'm going to do the noise on the inhale and the exhale. So your inhale doesn't have to be particularly long. It can be, depending on what you're doing, but it's never terribly short. So here it goes. I'm going to inhale. Now, nobody around you really should be able to hear this. It becomes very distracting if you're making this Darth Vader noise beside somebody else that's in the yoga class. So you try to kind of keep it to yourself, but it's even if nobody else hears it, you hear it, and it's still sending that vibration on your vagus nerve to your entire nervous system that everything's okay. So the next one is alternate nostril breathing. So this you're going to need a Kleenex for, or tissue, because it helps you center your body and it helps you focus your mind, but it also can clear sinus congestion. So I use it if I need to focus. If you're going into a meeting and you have to collect your thoughts and you want to be on target, focusing your mind, this is a good one to do. So here's how you do it, and I never do it with any other poses. It's just done all by itself, and I always do it seated. So I'm going to use my thumb and my ring finger. I'm going to put my thumb on my right nostril and my ring finger on my left, like this. You can have your fingers here if you want, or they can just be up. I'm going to remove my thumb from my right nostril. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to close it, pause, ring finger comes up, exhale. Inhale, close it, pause, exhale. Inhale, close it, pause, exhale. Just keep making your breath go from side to side. So yeah, you may have a little something you have to fix with your nose, but it really does help you focus your mind. But it's a still pose, and I don't accompany it with any kind of movement. So the third one is bellows breath. Bellows breath clears your system physically and mentally. I love it because I do it with poses that are intense or poses that I want to flow quickly. So you can, however, do it seated. You don't have to move to do it at all. So what happens in bellows breath is I'm going to inhale deep and long through my nose. I'm going to exhale short and sharp through my nose or my mouth. I don't ever exhale through my nose because then I've got to use the tissue again. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale through my mouth and make a noise. Now that noise, when I do it and I hook it to a pose, a flow, It makes me keep going, so I can easily do the flow for a minute. And if I'm trying to really hold a pose like plank, I'm not moving in plank, but what I'm doing is that breath, and that makes me feel strong and fierce. So I'm going to show you the pose that I like to do it in, and it's down dog, up dog. So in down dog, I'm going to inhale through my nose. I'm going to exhale, come to up dog through my mouth. Now, easily can be done for a minute, but that's totally up to you. It won't hurt you to do it longer than that. You're not going to fall over in this pose. The final one is breath of fire, and you're going to have a tissue for the breath of fire also, because breath of fire is inhaling with some force and exhaling with some force, but it happens very quickly. It's going to warm you up. It's called breath of fire, and that's why you do it. It warms your whole system up. So if you're cold, physically cold, like I am on winter days, try a little breath of fire. Here's how it goes. I'm going to inhale and exhale. Now, you can really get going, and you can get going fast. That's why I always do it seated, because that quick exchange gets a lot of movement going on. Not only oxygen, but it lets your blood go a little faster. Everything's working a little more, and you can get dizzy. So I think it's best if you're seated when you do this. Anyway, those are the 4 breaths that I teach in my studio. And I love all of them, but the one that I use the most is Ujjayi breath. I use it for every single pose we do. So take a deep breath. In fact, take a deep Ujjayi breath. Close your eyes and enjoy being present. Namaste.